The thing is they don't know you're not perfect. They don't know that when you posted that post, you were supposed to put a hashtag. They don't know that. Perfectionism is not what we need to be doing. People don't care if you're perfect. Seriously. I have shown up, like I've had clients say, hey, Robin, I need to go see this home now. And I look like this because I've done whatever that day. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm coming looking like hell. And they're like, come on. And we write that offer. You don't have to always be pencil skirt, hair done, makeup, perfection. The amazing Gary Vee changed my thought. He says, perfectionism is an excuse for inaction. Boom, changed my thought. Mindset, people, speak out what you seek out. And
who's Gary Vee?
Gary Vaynerchuk. Oh, he's phenomenal. I love me some Gary Vee. Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones. Referrals. Progress, not perfection. That's what I say. Just make some progress. And I'd say this is my favorite quote. My crappy video, my crappy post, my crappy introduction of myself to the world in any capacity outperforms your non-existing one every single day. Go be goofy, go mess up. Does it really matter? No. Okay, guys, listen. I do 25 million a year. I've sold a home every week since 2016. This is what I did yesterday at my listing appointment, okay? For you perfectionists out there. I bought the cookie. You know what I didn't bring? My listing packet. Didn't bring the CMA, didn't bring the cool information about myself, didn't bring my pretty little folder. What did I bring? I brought me. Didn't bring my seller net sheet. All the things I didn't bring because I had stuff going on. I was dealing with Wally and my life was chaos and I just didn't get it. And I told him, you know what? Hey, I usually have this cool packet of stuff. I didn't bring it because life's chaos. I wanted to get here to you and that's what's most important. I'm going to send you all that information in the next 24 hours.
And bring my stuff. So I brought you this cookie.
Exactly. He loved my cookie. He didn't even care about I didn't bring all that stuff. You know, he can read all that stuff on the internet. We can do all that stuff later. The point was connect. The point was tell him this is what you need to do. I know I can sell your home for top dollar in a quick amount of time. I could have just said, no, I don't have any of my stuff. Cancel appointment. Okay. Nope. I just walked in the door like I owned a place. Oh yeah, I don't ever bring any stuff. Like that's how I walked in the door. And inside I was going, dang, I didn't bring anything. What the hell were you thinking, Robin? Right? Progress, not perfection. Make it happen. Ask the question. Have it be awkward. I was at lunch the other day with this lady and we're sitting at it's a very busy place. Just sitting at this place, this woman walks past. We made eye contact, the woman and I did. And I said to her, wow, you look phenomenal. That outfit is rocking. Wow. She passed me and you could see her light up. She was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you know? And my friend said, she's like, people don't do that. Like, you know that's a gift that you have, that you could just turn to a complete stranger and say this and they receive it. And I was like, well, yeah, but everybody could do that. And you could. So I could have leaned into that woman and turned it into a real estate conversation. I could have followed up with her when I was leaving, I could have walked to her table and said, you know, it was really wonderful seeing you. I love this presentation. If you're ever in the need for a realtor, here's my information. That would have been the passive way, but I could have done that. I didn't. Now, I do take every action and think, how could I have done that better? That I think is my answer for the perfectionism piece. I do it as best as I can at the time, see if it hits. If it doesn't hit, I reflect on it and say, well, how could I have done that better? So now I know I need to just have a couple of listing folders in my car at all times. I used to do that, but I don't have them right now because I ran out of some of the stuff. And I also don't have an assistant right now. But those are excuses, right? Now I know I can put those in my car. And that way, if I get lost where I'm not, then I still have it with me. Also, I could have it in my phone. I could have that stuff in my phone, which I did. I could have probably pulled it up at the time and said blah, 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 blah. But I didn't. I just covered it. I said, you know what? I'm going to put together a packet for you. Now that I've seen your home, I made it seem like it was what I would normally do. Although I did tell him. I owned it with him. I just said, you know, husband just had surgery, had to take him to PT. I don't have my stuff. I could have faked my way through it and just said, I'll email you all this, but here's what we're talking about. I was off my game and that's okay. The thing is they don't know you're not perfect, right? They don't know that when you posted that post, you were supposed to put a hashtag. They don't know that. You know, you guys are beating yourselves up for no real reason. This is that self-love stuff where you get and look in the mirror and you say, I am so good. Did I tell you about Emily? There was a girl named Emily. So I was in youth ministry for 13 years. There was this petite little meek girl named Emily. She was like what you would think of as the school mouse. Like she was the little brown-haired mouse that sat quietly in the schoolhouse. Quiet little girl. And I loved her. She had such a beautiful spirit about her. And so I would play with her and I would be like, Emily, I want you to tell yourself that you are phenomenal today. And she'd be like, hey. You know, she kind of would just blow me off. And then because we'd always be on retreats or mission trips, whatever, I would compliment her or like pump her up in some way. Emily, when you see a reflection of yourself today, I want you to tell yourself, say something like, man, I look good. So I would feed that to her brain so that her brain would start telling herself these things. I did it just because I like pumping people up. I like people like you guys loving yourselves, right? 30 years later, I see her later because that was when I worked at a Charlotte church years past. I'm now back in Charlotte. We ran into one another. She told me how much that meant to her and that she remembers to this day walking past her reflection going, whew, I look good. So tell yourself these things, guys. I am a good realtor. I am doing good stuff out here. I am a lead magnet. I am a client magnet. People are coming to me today to sell their home. Things shift quickly in my favor. I don't need perfection. I need progress. That's the one some of you guys need to say, right? I don't need perfection. I need progress. So, you perfectionists out there, what can you do today to challenge your perfectionism? Do you need to put out 3 posts? Do you need to make 10 calls and fumble through them? It's okay. If today you say to yourself, I'm going to make 10 real estate calls, and you call all 10 of them and you fail to mention real estate, it's okay. Because what needs to happen in all of our lives is that you need to be reaching out to the 20 people a day. If it talks about real estate, yay. If it's just building a relationship, yay, because next time they're going to talk to you about real estate. But the point is you got to get out there, right? If you're not out there, they're not going to do anything because you're a secret agent. Follow up. Somebody mentioned that earlier. Here's a follow-up call. Actually, let's go. I wanted to mention this. If you have a database of any kind, if you have a past client of any kind, if you have people, past coworkers, past neighbors, current neighbors, and you're not touching them, here is your invitation to touch them. Okay? Reach out.
Something?
Please, yes.
So this morning I was jogging in my neighborhood, and one of my neighbors that I don't know yet had one of those happy birthday lawn signs. So on my way back, I took a picture. It's not the most perfect picture, but I took a picture of the sign, the house, and on our group Facebook page, I posted, no, I don't know you yet, but happy birthday and birthday wishes. And now everybody in the neighborhood is like wishing this person a happy birthday.
Yes.
Just like sharing love and just touching them and that way. So you mentioned that and I wanted to share.
I love that so much. What a brilliant idea. You could do that in any neighborhood you farm. And if you don't have access to their neighborhood page because you're not in their neighborhood, it's just the neighborhood you're farming, go put it on next door. Don't put the address. You don't want people stalking people. But you're just like, hey, I saw this in this neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. Tell them happy birthday. Love that. So a really easy follow-up is, hey, just drove past your neighborhood, thought of you, wanted to say hi. How's things? That's a good follow-up. Or like yesterday, I called a guy. I had seen the name Silva in 3 different places, not his name, a different Silva, in 3 different places in the last 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what? I need to call him. I called him. I said, hey, John. He was like, oh my gosh, great to hear from you. That's my follow-up. Hey, John. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. The follow-up is, hey, John, I saw your name. I saw the name Silva, and I felt like it was God or whoever you believe in, the universe, whatever. It was somebody telling me we needed to connect. How's things? That's your follow-up. If you are calling cold call people, you have these leads, these internet leads. You've hit them 18 times. They've not responded and they've not told you to kiss it. Reach out as a human today, not as somebody wanting to do real estate. The human call is, hey, Kimberly, I know I've reached out 14,000 times. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm going to keep reaching out until you tell me to kiss off. Talk to you soon. That's your follow-up. Get out of your head. You don't have to be a market expert. You don't have to know the statistics. You don't have to know the loan prices. You don't have to know any of the crap. You know what you have to know? How to be human and connect with them. And then you have to know this statement. You know what? I am not certain on that. I will get you an answer. Give me 24 hours. That's all you need. For the perfectionist, That's all you need. Claim it. I don't know. I was not prepared to answer that one. I'll get you some information. Boom. And then what? Put it in your database, set a task to follow up. That's what we always do, right? All right. Give me high fives. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.